Hello, and welcome to Infinite Transcendence, and today I want to talk about a very interesting topic, and the topic is video game addiction, overcoming that addiction, and how it can ruin you and how it can mess you up. In life, we all have hobbies and activities and things that make us feel good and things we enjoy. Of course, you want to relax, you want to enjoy yourself, you want to feel good, you want to relax, you want to find some sort of fulfillment. But a lot of things, video games, movies, sports, worship, club hopping, sex, masturbation, whatever it is, you can become addicted to it. It gets to a point where your brain, you seek that reward, and it's not even for the activity. And then eventually you get to you do the activity so much the reward doesn't even come as much. You need to do more of that activity to get it. It becomes a compulsive behavior that starts to have damaging effects in your life. And one common one for a lot of people, more and more so, is video game addiction. And that's what I want to talk about, overcoming. Now, why do people do it? Why do people get into video games a lot? And why are they addictive? It's for a lot of reasons. I mean, video games are popular more than ever now, make lots of money. They're like, nowadays, they're basically like interactive movies. They're like movies with button presses, which I personally hate because I think it dumbs it down, But it's interactive, like interactive movies. You press buttons. It's a world. I mean, a lot of these games have social media. You can interact. It's like it's basically another reality. And if a person's life isn't going the way they want to in their in real life, physically, they can always escape into that fantasy world and look into that alternate reality. So what are the things that people do? What are some of the traits that people look for in video games that can become addictive? Well, there's relaxation, there's alternate reality, coping, challenge, and also social interaction. So relaxation, you come home from a long day of work, you come home from school, you hate your job, you hate your school. What do you want to do? You want to unwind and relax. Well, video games are basically an quick, no thought effort required, quick break into that relaxation point. Now, yeah, you can become good at video games, even professional at it, but with a game you can just turn on, hit the switch, turn off your brain, and then you're just immersed in something, kind of like a television set. Just the same thing with video game. It lets you relax and blow off steam. And same thing with alternate reality. A video game, especially more so than TV, it's immersive. You put your headset on, you do whatever, you play your hands are occupied. It's more so than that, because like I can multitask in the same with TV or radio or having a movie on or something like that, because I can do what I'm doing and type a bit or work on something, kind of listen to something when I'm working. But when it comes to games, I can't, because a video game takes all of my focus and my hands and my eyes, and it just takes it towards the game. When I'm doing that, I can't really do anything else. It's another reality for people. And a person's life is not happy for them. A person's life is they feel it's unsatisfying, unstable. Their social life is bad. They're out of shape. They're overweight. They're broke. They hate their job. They don't feel like they go anywhere in life. This alternate reality basically lets them escape for a while, lets them run into a shelter, a hidden zone. Instead of making their life better, they focus on embracing an alternate reality. They focus on leveling up that character instead of leveling up their own life, so to speak. And same thing with coping. People get depressed. People have hard times. People feel bad, and they cope. That's how it's basically like they're coping. What's the word I'm looking for? They're self-medicating with a video game. It's a form of self-medication. Maybe maybe a family member died. Maybe somebody close to them moved. Maybe there's the people they loved or friends they knew moved, and that's where they start to engage most of their time in. Maybe they have a hard time meeting new people, so they start to cope with video games. And then there's a challenging aspect. Like for me, that was one when I played, not to an addictive level, but when I did play, I like to challenge. I like self-improvement, obviously, and challenging was always one of the things for me. I like to always push my limits, try different things out, make videos. I used to beat things. I like to beat records, beat hard, like battle. I love stuff like Battletoads, old school difficult games, beating those games, trying to beat them without dying and doing it. Playing especially fighting games, a lot of those competitive games people get into, they want to get better. They want to have that reward of, I accomplished something, I did something, I pushed above my limits, I set a new record today, I beat my old high score. And there's nothing wrong with these traits overall, but you want to focus and aim that energy into your real life. And the same thing with social interactions, as we said before. These games nowadays, if you have a bad social life in your personal life, maybe you're shy, maybe you don't know how to get out and meet people. A lot of people nowadays, it's all internet and socializing and Twitter and Facebook and stuff. But the same thing with the games. You get online, you can chat with people. You have instant chat on Steam and these other chats on PSN or Xbox Live. You have a You have servers and online voice chats, and you can get in that alternate world and meet people who are cool from around the world, or from different states or wherever, and they can have a lot of interests you do, it seems, because they're behind the screen. It's safe, it's quick. You can push that, you can turn everything off with a push of a button. You can, if I'm done talking to you, I'm done talking to you. I can just click that button, turn everything off, and I can go back to whatever I'm doing. And that allows people to have that like a virtual, it's artificial, but it's like a virtual way to interact. It's a way to engage in the world and feel like they're not alone. And all these traits are good. It's good to relax. It's good to engage in coping and challenging social interaction. Even, it's nothing wrong having an imagination, but there's other ways you can indulge in those urges without having to do something that's destructive or just not a productive use of your time. For relaxation, focus on things in your life. Exercise, a better diet helps you feel relaxed. You may meditate. You may focus on your day. You get up early. Maybe you plan your day ahead and look at your goals. Look at what you've done. Once you see you've done things and set out and accomplished them, you'll probably feel more relaxed. And instead of an alternate reality, say you have imagination for alternate reality. If you have a imagination, create your own world, create your own story, create your own artwork, create an alternate reality that way. And that way you're using creative skills. You're thinking, you're making something, you're producing something versus just consuming. The idea is to get out of a consumer mentality and get into a producing mentality. Make things instead of just consuming things. And challenge, well, there's tons of challenges. Challenge yourself physically. Challenge yourself, make a new business. Go out and approach people. Approach girls you like. Approach guys you like. Ask them out. Ask them for a date. What's something that you'd like to do? There's lots of things in life that you can challenge yourself on. Get out there and plan to travel. You haven't traveled yet. Get out there and plan to travel by the end of the year or by the summertime. There's lots of ways to push your limits in ways that are productive and healthy. They'll allow you to create new experiences and be a more well-rounded individual. And socializing, well, there's lots of ways to socialize. And yes, while you do want to keep people, you want to have a certain group of people around you. You want to be picky about who you affiliate with. There's also room for social interaction and meeting new people. Just gotta get there, give people a chance. Even myself, I get out socializing new people, but I find new people all the time that are neat. Just get out there, find people who have the same hobbies. Look online. There's a website I like to use called WikiDo. It's WikiDo literally, and you just type in your city and type in your radius, maybe 10 miles, 20 miles, and just look at the events that are going around town. It doesn't have to all be clubs, and if you're not an alcohol drinker, if you don't like clubs and bars, there's museums, there's art galleries, there's all kinds of things going on. There's even beauty pageants, there's picnics, there's things in the park, there are parties. There's lots of ways to get out there and socially interact and meet new people. So it can be done, and those are things I definitely challenge you to do with the video game addiction. And what do you feel you do? Do you feel that video game addiction is a problem for you? Do you feel that you need to work on it? Do you feel that you play too many games, not enough? Did you used to be addicted, then you stopped? Let me know. Post in the comments in the article. Comment in the article and or in the video. Definitely like, subscribe for new content and new information. And transcend infinitely. Take care. Bye.